Hi, I'm Ralph. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making something I think is going to be a lot of fun. My sister posted something on Facebook as a recipe with a video, and it was not her original recipe, but it looked really interesting, and it just happens to be made with apples and Mountain Dew. What a combination, right? So how could we lose with something like this? It's got to be a winner. So stick along with me and see how it turns out, because I have never ever made this before. Not even experimented with it. This is my first time as well. Let's give it a shot. Starting out with some apples. Need 2 Granny Smith apples. We need to core them, peel them, and then cut them into eighths. I've already done that with one. Here's all we have to do. Find about how it looks halfway. Another half of that. Put all the apples in here. Wipe down my board real quick, because now we break out the crescent rolls. You're going to want 2 packages of these. You're supposed to take 1 apple, put it at, now we got a triangle. I'm not sure which triangle to start it at. I'm going to start it at the long one. Pinch it all together. Then these are going to go into a greased 9 by 13 pan. Do another one. Bring the extra dough up, over, pinch it all together. Hope I'm not screwing this up. I've already had one problem today. I've already gone through an apple core. Totally destroyed it. So I hope that does not tell us what this project is going to be like. Okay, here's something I'm trying that's a little bit different, because we're getting a lot of dough in the center, but not really enough to be pinching easily on the sides. So I'm cutting a little bit off that one end and using that after we're trying to pinch it all together as extra material. And it seems to be working pretty well. Since I've never done this before, I'm kind of learning as I go. We'll see how this turns out. Here's your final one. I think I'm getting it all together here. Gonna put that in the center. Now, moving on. Let's go over to the cooktop for a second, because now we have to prepare something to pour over this. Okay, I have already melted 2 sticks of butter. Got them in a little saucepan here. Next, I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1.5 cups of sugar. Get that all blended together, melt it up a little bit here. I'm not sure if the sugar and butter is totally done yet. It's looking pretty liquidy, but I'm not positive how liquidy it's supposed to be. But the next step is to pour it over all of our dumplings here. Now I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'll tell you this, it is smelling really good. Make sure we've got it covered as well as we can. Last step, this is it, and this is going to sound crazy. I have 12 ounces of Mountain Dew, and we are just going to pour this Mountain Dew over the top of everything. That's a lot of liquid, and it's getting hot back here. Yeah, tasting good so far. Gonna put this into the oven for about the next 35 to 45 minutes. I'll check it right around the 30-minute point and we'll see. But in the meantime, putting this into the oven, we'll be right back. I'm back. They're done. Check this out. Take a look at what we've got here. That is what they're looking like. We had our problems as we went along. I had that apple core that broke. I had some difficulties getting the dough wrapped around the apples and getting that all pinched together, but I think we got that worked out. So the only thing left to do is to try one. You might be able to hear Gunner in the background. He's very anxious to try one, but these are not going to be Gunner friendly, I'm afraid. Let's give this a shot. That's very good. I think I probably could have left them in a little bit longer. The dough is still feeling a little bit doughy in texture there, but otherwise, they're tasting incredible. Let's try some of that apple in here. That's very, very good. And you know, if you think it was weird putting in Mountain Dew, you don't really distinctly taste the Mountain Dew per se. It's just all blended together with a little bit of a citrusy texture and taste. And I think it comes out pretty good. So would I try it if I were you? Sure, give it a shot. I mean, if I could do it on my first time, I think so can you. So if you enjoyed the video, consider giving me a like down below. I'll have the description down below, maybe a subscription. So with that said, I will catch y'all the next time. Bye-bye. Ooh, I gotta have some more.